Hello guys, what's up, this is Sharpen talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be giving a look on this special platinum style exchange ticket shop. We got this item for the exchange, but we could not use it before because the shop only launched on today's reset. There are many styles that you can choose from, you can only choose one. And I'll be talking about the preferences and the best decisions to make here depending on the characters that you already have. To get to this point, let's close here, let's click back. You just have to click shop on your home screen. Here, shop. Then you click on exchange. And then you search for a banner that has special platinum style. And here you see that you can choose one. So let's start talking about the best decision. And there are not all the platinum styles here, they removed some because people don't use it anyway. And it goes up to Gustav Battle of Bucket Hill Platinum. This is a very good one, even to this day, but the best decisions here start with Albert. This Albert, the reward of the trials, Albert is very important in farming, because he has this attack called Victor's Blade that has a chance to instant kill targets. And sometimes he needs help to decrease the will status of the enemy to allow him to instant kill. Sometimes he can do it by himself. I'll be showing a strategy for current story mode where he can do it by himself, and it's super important because it's extremely fast to farm, because it's cheap. See, it only uses 6 BP when you fully awaken, meaning that this Albert can use it twice in a row, on turn 1 and turn 2, killing all enemies in the process. You have to choose the correct formation so that he attacks before other characters, but this is like one of the fastest strategies in the game. But if you already have this Albert, you need another Albert to make this even better. Let's search for him here. This Albert here called it Beard the Light of Hope. This one can use that attack 3 times in a row, but with inheritance. The reason is that he has power charge 2, so he starts with 2 plus BP, meaning that on the end of the 3rd turn he has 18 BP. 6 plus 6 plus 6, it's 18. So that's why this Albert can use that attack 3 times in a row, meaning that he can farm stages by himself. And I'll be showing how I use this Albert in the current story mode to farm treasure maps very nice. Now after Albert, we need to discuss the best decisions after him. I must say that for damage, the best one is now Sif, because she's not just damage, but she does have a triple S attack on turn 1 with Mountain Cross and buffs STR and Dexterity to the whole squad, allowing her to help many strategies like Deadly Pierce, like Rainbow Rangers, like Dragon Strike, help increase the damage of everyone. And she can use this on turn 1 because of Battle Tension. Sif is a character that's platinum but acts like a premium one. She's very powerful and will help with farming. So after Albert, Sif looks like a good idea. After this version of Sif, I do think that if you are still searching for damage, this Grey is the best one. The reason is that he also has power charge, so that he gets plus 2 BP. He does have increasing damage for 1 turn, for farming that's good enough. And then there is Scattered Petals, a cold attack that can be used on the STR position for Rainbow Rangers, allowing you to do some very specific strategies when clearing content. Scattered Petals is the same attack that the anniversary version of Katarina has access to. And if you also skip it Galahad, it's a very good way to deal very strong cold damage on turn 1. It's the strongest cold damage attack right now in the game. Not only that, but Grey can inherit very nice attacks from his other styles, and also use 3 times in a row this attack called the Marvelous Slash that deals C power for slash damage. The other versions of Grey are less interesting, but they do offer some inheritance, but it's not as important as the first one I just mentioned. If you don't have the other versions of Grey, but you have this one, the other most important version of Grey can be acquired from Monster Training Cave, and I don't recommend getting it from here, because it has this attack called the Yaksha Flash and Wheel Swing. They are the best single target and AoE attacks for Grey. Yaksha Flash can do a little more damage than his nuke from the other style, but it does affect RNG. You can attack between 3 to 5 times, but it gives critical damage to flowing enemies. I don't recommend you guys getting this version of Grey or the other one for that, since this is the most recent one. Aim for this one. And let's say that you already have Grey, we'll be discussing the other styles that are also interesting for the long run. Barbara is an interesting character, but let's talk about the order of the Barbaras. This is the most important Barbara. because she can buff Morale up to the squad. This allows her to increase damage by 50% to the squad. This Flamenco Muse attack can also be used on turn 1 because she does have this power charge too. So she buffs before everyone attacks. It can be used to knock down some bosses that can be nuked in one turn, or just to increase damage in farming scenarios like Final Island, but it does use at least one action, so it may reduce your score. But Barbara is very useful in some specific scenarios. And this Barbara may be good, but the other one can also inherit the skill, and she also has a chance to buff the squad even further with her other passive called Ardent Spirit. This skill here can increase the damage of the squad by 20% with a 40% chance of trigger. That is good enough, and she does have some interesting skills like using moon damage alongside Pierce. Barbara is also good. And now if you already have all these characters I mentioned, the next one should be Zenon. Zenon has an attack called Noble Cross that may not be the best one, but it does have fast, and it's both Pierce and Sun, and can be used for farming very nicely. We'll be getting a new version of Zenon, so having this one to inherit Noble Cross is also important if you are aiming for him. And he is a very strong character, many people will summon. So Zenon is even capable of doing damage with this Platinum style, so it's another good choice. So those are all the options. I do believe that this Mirsa is also okay if you summon it for his UDX style, because you can inherit Radiant Blade if you want, or you can just use this one and inherit Double Light Blade if you're having problems with his endurance. This one has a very high endurance and also reduces damage by 100% with chance. That is 25% chance. Depending on the occasions, this one may be better than the UDX, but still uses the UDX inherit. The next choices are the most recent ones. Paulus is capable of doing very good damage with Gong Ringer, even has an AoE option. Has some problems with cyclings, but he can also counter and recover HP. For boss fights, he's kinda very strong for a Platinum style. And then Ferdinand, if you have the first limited style of Ferdinand, he's also very interesting to have. But focus on the order that I just mentioned it. So let's start again. The most important one, Albert. Reward of the Trials Albert. The second most important one, this other Albert here, Beer the Light of Hope Albert. Now, it depends if you consider power better than support, so I believe that this is the best next one, but kinda clashing with this Grey because he's also very powerful. After Grey, if you still want damage, Paulus is probably the next best one. And then if you have Ferdinand, first limited style, this Ferdinand is also good. And now we'll be going for Noble Cross Zenon, since he's strong by itself, and also will be able to increase the power of the next one. And after Zenon, we go for 4 versions of Barbara, with this one being the most important, and the second most important being this Barbara here. Call it a dance for you. Okay, but before you use your ticket to choose a style, use all your Platinum tickets. You can also even wait, because we are getting Platinum tickets with the treasure map cave. Go here, click back, and let's go to the summon page. We have a new update to the Platinum ticket pool, and there is Paulus here, and also Ferdinand and Grey. So you can get them before you need to pick one from the selector. And the new event, the treasure map event, will allow you to get many Platinum tickets as well. We already have a lot of Platinum tickets if you were farming recent events. As you can see here, I have many. I can even use them because there is a cap of 999. So you can wait till farm the Platinum tickets, use all of them, and then decide upon the character that you are missing. That's my recommendation. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description of the video. Hope to see you all soon in the next one. Bye.